What's good, y'all? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. You're listening to the Glow Up podcast. I am Miss Casey Carter,
I'm Naomi Raven.
and we want to remind you guys, as always, to rate, review, and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud. Follow us at the Glow Up Cast. We are a part of the Soundcasting Network here in Seattle, Washington. It's going to take me a while to get this down again because it's been so long. But y'all, we are back. I'm so excited to be here with Naomi, to be here
Yes.
with you guys. Typically what we do is we take a little 2-week break and then we're back in January, but we'll let you guys in on why we decided to take a
Yeah,
break.
a little extended this time.
Yes, but we're also excited because we're changing things up a little bit with our
Yes.
show. We're not switching it up fully, but you'll hear. And we're going to start things off with, instead of catching up with like how our week's been and stuff like that, we're going to kick things off with weekly wins or lessons. We don't
Yeah.
have losses over here. We have
No.
lessons.
Yep, come on.
Yes, and we figured this would be a lot more inspiring to you guys than just hearing about like how our week's been, especially like with 2020. It was so
Yes.
hard every time trying to tell you guys something,
Like I was just at home this week.
or just always trying to find happiness in everything. And switching things up for 2021, we figured this sounds a lot better for you guys. So Naomi, I'll let you kick things off.
Yeah.
What was your weekly win or lesson?
So mine was a lesson. And I think I'm just gonna say the whole month of January it was kind of a lesson. And it's that you can love on people without being responsible for putting them back together. Um, as a very empathetic person, I always want to try to do the most. And I'm realizing that I can't fix people. They have to want to be fixed. And so that lesson is going to keep propelling me in 2021, of being there for people, but knowing that boundary of like, they got to want it.
Yeah, that's hard, huh?
Whew.
Yeah, it's so hard. I was always that person. Like, I always had to say something. I always had to give you my 2 cents. And I
Mhm.
always had to be the one to be like, I'm going to help them, you know? And
Mhm.
like, it just got so hard. But
It's draining.
it's draining. And it's like, you got your own life to worry about. You can't always try and serve other people and,
Yep.
do for others. Do for yourself first. And
Come on.
yes.
Because we preach it. You got to walk the walk.
Yes, I love it. Great lesson. Mine is a win this week. I've
Yeah.
shared it on social media a couple of times, but after being unemployed for 9 months, I finally accepted an offer. I'm so excited. This team is amazing from what I see, and they have the same vision. I'll be working in real estate, which is a industry I'm not familiar with, but knowing how Seattle is and its market, I'm just so excited because it's going to just be something super new and fun for me to learn about. And I'll also be doing exactly what I love doing, which is like supporting people in business and like being creative and all that stuff. So it's been a long time coming, but I'm really excited about that.
How great is it to know that you already like love your team a little bit?
Yeah, it's so great. Honestly, I've never went through an interview process like this, and it was a lot. It was a lot. Even my references, Naomi was one. It was a lot for you guys. So imagine how the interview process was for me. But like, I'm their first hire, so I'm just really excited about being able to see how far we go with all of this. And yeah, it's a great way to kick off 2021. It's a little different though, because it's like, dang, I haven't worked for so long. I love
Yeah.
being at home. I love waking up when I want to, working
Yes,
out for
me
a
too.
long time. And it's going to be an adjustment, but this is exactly what I needed. So I'm really
Right.
excited.
Yes.
Yes. So here we would
Yes.
typically do things we are fucking with, but after this is the first time we've ever changed this up.
I know.
We growing up, okay?
Yes,
2021.
exactly.
It's along the same lines, but we're switching it up. And what's it called, Naomi?
We are calling it vibe check
Yes.
because like, what do you look, I want to say, what are you fucking with? But it's just a little subtler.
Yes, we figured it's a lot more professional as well.
Yes.
Vibe check. What are you vibing with, Naomi?
So a show called Happy Endings on Hulu. It's
You
I
tell.
know, right? It's a comedy show. It's really lighthearted. I've enjoyed it when I'm stressed because some of the comedy is so stupid. I will give a little bit of a disclaimer though, because I think it was made a few years back. Because there are some things in the show that if you watch it and you listen, it's like, that would not fly today. Just some of the comments. It's all in humor and all in fun. But just a little disclaimer if anybody checks it out. But you're going to laugh. You'll enjoy it.
Happy endings, huh?
Yes.
Okay. I just got rid of Hulu because I freaking signed up for cable.
Oh, hey.
But still, there's so much. There's so much on Hulu. I might have to get it back and check that out. Okay, well, I am vibing with it's a new show as well, and I had no idea this show is it's such a feel-good show. It's called
Aww.
The Good Place, and it's on I think it was like on ABC or something like that, but it's currently there's 4 seasons on Netflix, and that might be all the seasons actually. But oh my God, it's so cute and so funny. It
Am I
stars
going to cry?
no, no, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it has Kristen Bell in it, Jamila Jamil, and it's interesting. It was very interesting when I just was like, let me play this and see what it was, and
Yeah.
there were lots of funny little moments, and I was like, oh, okay, this is actually good. So I'm all about that. So and I watch so much trash reality, like it's horrible, you guys. It's bad. So yeah, this is actually a good way for me to balance out things. So definitely
Okay.
check it out. But yeah, man. Well, let's catch up. Like
Yeah.
what? Because we were gone for so long, 6 weeks. So yeah,
That long?
yeah. Because it was the whole month of July, and I mean July. Whoa, the whole month of January, and then 2 weeks in December.
Yeah.
So, like, how was your
Wow.
holiday?
Oh, good. Obviously really odd because of COVID and I'm used to like going out to my best friend's house and spending family time with them. With my family, couldn't do it this year. So all like Christmas, New Year's, it was quiet, calm. It was probably much needed for the end of the year. But lots of love. So it was a good holiday season. How about for
How
you?
Well, how was working for you first? Like how, because
Oh,
I know
good
that you're
Lord.
working in like, in the public. Like how has that
Mhm.
been, especially during the holiday season?
Well, we were busy. You would not have known that people were worried about COVID at all. It was fun because it was a lot of like pre-orders placed and things like that. So I stayed very busy during the holiday season. And so far, it seemed like it's been pretty safe. We had a little scare in January, so I got to do my whole week of quarantining and got that experience that pretty much everyone has had so far. Had the test. Hopefully, don't have to do it again. It's not terrible, but not my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Um, so yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to come visit you next
Please.
week because yeah, I want some cookies to, celebrate life. So
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna
yes,
have,
you better celebrate, girl.
I'm gonna come down there before I have to go to work. Yeah, well, holidays, it was different this year. Honestly, I didn't really feel anything this whole year of like, oh, I'm missing out on this, I'm missing out on that. I obviously didn't have like my birthday or,
Mhm.
like big things happen. But when Christmas came around, Christmas Eve, I honestly felt it really, really heavily
Mhm.
because that's when we're always at my grandma's house or at my mom's house with like my whole family, and we didn't get any of that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of sad. I haven't seen my grandma. I haven't seen, I've only got to see my parents, and my brother, actually. That was really nice for both Christmas and New Year's Eve. But other than that, it's been just so chill. It's been like, it's kind of a blur. When I was, preparing for this today, I kind of
Yeah.
was like, I didn't know what to talk about because it's just been so much.
Hmm.
But like not really. So
No, I totally understand that.
yeah. So I mean, just been trying to keep up and organize like Miss Casey Carter stuff and like figure out that direction and like what I, what did 2020 teach me and like what am I going to be doing moving forward, and kind of stepping back from like what people are always knowing me for, like always sending me music and all this kind of stuff, and like just kind of getting clear with like my vision and like what I want to do, which is just help you guys with professional stuff. So I launched
Hmm.
my templates. I still have my consultations. So lots of that, and then lots of working out this month. January, I decided to, really get, healthy and moving and physical. So doing lots of that and feeling good and, taking advantage of as many sunny days as possible with the dogs. But it is freezing. It's like, damn, are you about to snow or what? Like,
No,
quit
really.
playing.
And it's so beautiful out, but that air, it cuts your skin.
It is so cold out
Yeah.
here. So if you're gonna be that cold, just snow.
Right, I feel you. Except Washington drivers and snow. Ugh.
I want like a day, like I
Just a
always
white
want like
day.
a day or two, like everyone just stay home. I like that, but
Yes.
just this cold is it's crazy. But I will take this over that crazy ass rain we were having.
Yeah.
Like that was another thing. The weather out here, if you're not a listener who's from Seattle or Washington, like a few weeks ago, the rain was vicious. Oh my god, the day that I had my
Flood.
interview, I had lost my power.
Yep. Power went out, trees fell down, like power lines. Nuts.
And the next day it was sunny. So
Mhm.
global warming is like some crazy shit,
Real.
So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, not too much bad stuff, but
Yeah.
really good things. But I think we're all just trying to recover from what we survived last year. It's
Yeah.
so interesting too. I was thinking about like the news and like the heaviness of how everything was prior to January 20th, and
Oh, yeah.
how it was checking, the news feeds all the time and like being like, oh my God, and just like always reading the headlines to jar of like, can you believe this? And then
Mhm.
now it's like, I mean,
It's
shit's
just
just
not
kind of,
it's kind of bland now.
there's shit going on, but it's not with the person who runs the country.
Facts. Facts.
It's like all these other dumbasses who are all dumbasses.
I love it.
Yeah, it's been like, okay, I don't have to check the news all the time.
I was gonna say, yeah, I kind of had to like obviously I was on social media in January, but I had to pull back a little bit just because it was so much. And so I started reading. I've read 2 books in January. I'm very proud of myself. I
I'm proud of
know.
you, girl. Okay, what? I have 2 more days to finish my Charlemagne book, so
You got it.
I'm gonna do that this weekend for sure. Oh, yes, goals, girl. Good for
Yeah, because I was
you.
like, if I spend 2 hours scrolling social media, like I can spend an hour reading. And so that's what
Yeah,
I've been doing, and that's been helping me too in January because the books that I've been reading have been kind of like about self, and it's been really good.
ooh, I love it.
Yes.
Well, the reason we decided to take an extended break, um, let's be vulnerable. I mean, for one, it was like what happened last year was a lot, and we had to try to figure things out so quickly. And
Yeah,
we felt like we were just trying to catch up with everything every single week, with just trying and keeping up with everything. It was just
yeah.
too much. It was just too heavy.
And it wasn't like our best, and that's what we strive for in what we do with the glow up. Everything it was quick, like you said. And so I don't think we felt good about it, and we wanted to feel good about what we do.
Exactly. And the guests we had on were so amazing. We feel like
Mhm.
the content was just so incredible, but at the same time, we just weren't feeling
We're
our
struggling.
best. Yeah, we
Mhm.
were struggling. And I mean, you guys heard our last episode, and if you haven't, definitely tap back in. But you can hear a lot of like the things that we talk about of how just
Sad.
hard shit was.
Yeah, it
So
might make you cry.
yeah, I had some people, like I said, tell me that they, it made them really emotional listening.
Mhm.
And for me, re-listening, it was like, Jesus, like that was a lot.
Yeah.
So, and the reason we bring this up and want to be open about this is because we want you guys to know that, I mean, I've been moving for a long time. I've been like
Mhm.
hustle, hustle, hustle. And I don't like taking breaks. I didn't like giving myself the time to figure things out. I'm a very quick person. And
Mhm.
I knew Naomi wanted to take a break and was going to be fine with it. And it was just a little hard decision for us to make, but we want you guys to know it's okay to like stop for a second.
Yes. 'Cause
It,
it's kinda like I said, like, you always wanna try to be your best self, and when you fake the funk continuously, nothing good is gonna come from it. It's either gonna frustrate you, you're gonna give up, or you're just gonna shut down,
and
and you've gotta take time to just sit, breathe, whatever your relaxation practice is, if it's stepping away from work, if it's doing something fun, like, do it, please.
do what makes you feel good at the end of the day, honestly. Like, we I was asking myself, like, do I still want to do this? Like, what's going
Mhm,
on? Like, how do I feel? And I never wanted to stop. So I was
mhm.
very comfortable with that answer and just knowing I would take a break and be able to come back. And like, whoever's fucking with us still, thank
Yep,
you. Whoever's not fucking with us, it's all good. Like, but this is what I love doing. This is what we
yeah,
love doing. And we know, this is going to help people along the way. There's so many gems and jewels that we drop, or actually our guests drop on
yes.
episodes. And we just don't want you, we want you to understand that it's okay. Don't feel bad for taking breaks. And then let's say you don't want to do it no more. Like that's
Right.
been a lot of the lesson I've had to learn from last year was just like, am I doing this because I like doing it, or am I doing it because I'm used to doing it? And a lot of times people just do things because they think like this is all everyone knows me for. This is what I feel like I love doing. But at the end of the day, do what you need to do for you. Stop trying to
Mhm.
keep up with everybody. Stop trying to keep up with what you see on social media, what you think other people are doing. If
Mhm.
you're run down, or if you're tired, or if you just, you don't have it in you, it's going to be able to be seen in your work.
Right,
And
and it'll be okay afterwards. Like, you really
absolutely.
will be.
Yeah, you're gonna feel so much better. And I feel like hopping back into this first day, I feel so much better. And things are moving along, and we're really excited for what we're gonna do in 2021. So
Yes.
I know usually we come back and we lay out our goals and things like that, but we figure this is just our goal is to be happy.
Yes, and to be authentic with you guys.
Yes, at the end of the day, we are humans just like y'all. We are entrepreneurs, hustlers, dreamers just like
Yeah.
y'all. And that is the purpose of this podcast. But if we didn't feel good doing it, then the work wasn't good, the content wasn't going to be as good, the product wasn't going to be as good. So we just needed that little break. If you need to take a little break, be okay with yourself. It's going to be
Yes.
all right. And
Mhm.
if you're trying to figure out what you want to do, what your next move is going to be, tap back into all the past episodes. You might be able to figure something out.
Look, because there's some good stuff in there, guys and
Yes,
gals.
yes. Re-listening is like, wow, we had this conversation.
Yeah, like, I was a part of that, like, that was so powerful. I learned so much.
Yes, yes. Well, we're so excited to be back. So we can't wait to have all these amazing conversations with you guys and continue to roll things out. Cheers to 2021, and
Ooh.
this year will hopefully be better.
It will be, it will be.
Actually, yeah, no, I just watched something that said don't say the word hopefully, say it will.
Yep,
So
I that's been big for me too, like, you speak what you want and how it's gonna be.
yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, do you have anything coming up, Naomi?
I don't right now. I will soon though.
Oh, yes. I'm
Yes.
excited for that. I don't really have anything coming up, but just check the templates. If you're an artist, small business owner, I've created these templates for you guys to use so that first of all, you don't have to do the work. All you have to do is just input your information. I have media kits, email templates, all that stuff. Templates, email templates so that you can request interviews. So make sure to check those out on my website. And yeah, just catch me on these Instagram and TikTok streets.
And do it, y'all, because she's gonna put you in the right position.
I'm trying. I'm just trying. I'm
Yeah.
only doing my best. Well, you guys don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud. Follow us at the Globecast. You can follow me at Miss Casey Carter.
I am Naomi Raven.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.